The flat bottom floozy houseboat is my place of refuge. It's where I sleep each night, and I have been ever since lockdown with the COVID-19 here in New Zealand. Today it's raining. I was supposed to go hunting with my mate Jason, one of our Good Bastard Club members in Murchison, but we got rained off. And last night I found out there's a leak. I thought I'd fixed up in the houseboat. She's leaking again. With this rain and the tide out, it's a good chance for me to clean mud off the side. Someone slung some mud at it, some kids. I saw who they were in the cam, it was alright. Just been kids. Tide's out here, so gonna crank the fire up, cook a feed, and see if I can isolate this bloody leak. The tide out, she's sloping slightly down, and you can see up here, there's water. And because she's sloping down, the water's probably coming from somewhere around here, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and have a look up on there. Screws out, and I don't know if you guys can see what I can see, but straight away, you probably can't, there's not enough light, but straight away the rubber boot that's on the outside of that has got water in it coming down. So that's where she's leaking. So that means that it's got to be replaced. Anyway, found it, that's good. So for now, I'm going to cover it up with a tarpaulin, which means getting up on the top. I might take this opportunity to clean her up top while I'm up there. I wonder what animals are living under this tarpaulin. It's been here for about a month. Nothing. It's muddy, but it's waterproof, so I'm going to put that up on top of the roof up here. It's a pretty awesome view up on the houseboat roof. Anyway, I put this tarp around the chimney and around the bottom. It's a bit muddy, but the rain will wash it off. It'll stop any further rain going into it, hopefully. Rain's starting to slow down a bit. Nice to have it. There goes the kingfisher. That's his little block there. Beautiful little birds. Just going back up. They make their nests in the bank. You see lots of holes in these clay banks along here, the Moteri clay, and you find that they make their nests quite deep in, and the birds most of the time survive them, but occasionally they topple out and they drown, of course, because the tide comes in and gets them. All along the edge of the coastline there's little nests. And the rain's coming again. Time to cook some lunch. Who likes bacon and eggs? My mate Tony and Takaka grew these. They're beautiful. One tomato and onion, and what I've started to do since I've started gardening is I've started to keep all my compost on the boat, making my own dirt and using it for regrowing all my herbs. A bit of oil on the pan. How hot is that? Oh yeah, that's a desired sound, isn't it? I think I'll turn them up the other way though. Doesn't this homegrown onion look great? I think onion makes everything taste good, eh? Having said that, I think bacon makes everything taste good too. So we've got olive oil going on there, but I'm going to add some butter. Stops it burning, adds flavour. Did I hear someone say mushrooms? Hell yeah. I think mushrooms is a must for bacon and eggs. And of course our bacon, that's middle bacon. I actually like bacon off the belly more. Oh, I heard one of you say we need more bacon. Alright then. You can never have too much bacon. Yeah, call me greedy, but hey, one meal a day, you want to have plenty. Oh, that smells so good. It's normally about this stage of the cooking, I ask myself the question, Clay, could you be vegetarian or vegan? And generally I come up with an emphatic no. Breaking eggs is a little bit like flipping a pancake. It's got to be done confidently. Somebody shared with me a wee clip growing seedlings in eggshells, so I'm going to keep those for that. Great idea, eh? Oh, we need some room. Because the tide's out and the front of the boat's up on the beach, all the fat's going to the back of the pan here. Good, just discovered my camera's got a wee torch on it, my phone. Well, my tucker's nearly ready, and if you're watching my channel, you'll know that I'll take you off. And you're pretty average, we'll keep you. But I've been eating this bloody lettuce plant forever. And just amazing how much you get off it. Mixed seasonal salad. It's probably the best plant I've actually ever grown, and I want to get these again on the boat. It's kept me in salad the whole last 2 months. It's amazing, isn't it? And I've just always taken plenty off it, and it just keeps on producing. How much longer can it go? It seems to like being picked, actually. You know what that's all about. Yeah. Does anybody know the name of these types of lettuces? Because before I was into gardening, I just bought them already. I didn't seed these, but I'd be keen to actually get these and seed them myself. So if you know what they are, can you let us know? Fair bit of salad. I'm going to break it up a bit so I can make room for the rest of my tucker. Well, how good does this look? Do you guys like your eggs done like both sides or just one side? Most people like them runny, but I actually like them cooked on both sides. How are we going to do this without making a mess? Oh yeah, not bad. Just put them onto the actual bacon. We're going to get the second one without breaking it. There you go. Sweet as, bro. Done like a dog's dinner. And the rain started to come down again. Oh, bloody good. We need it. What makes a really good salad dressing is just olive oil and lemon. It works really good. Smells good. I'm salivating. Holy shit, can you guys smell this? Can you smell that? Whoa, that's to die for. It's just absolutely delicious. Come here, you little bastard. Get on there. Just smells so good. I've seasoned it with pink Himalayan salt, and I think we're ready to start chomping and chewing on this. Anyway, how you going? I actually haven't turned the camera around yet, have I? I'm going to scoff this, and then I will chat to you about something. First of all, how is the bacon? Always go for the bacon first. And what's your favourite bacon? Do you guys like the middle bacon, or do you like the rashers like around the stomach part of the pig, the belly, pork belly strip bacon? I don't know what you call it. What do you call that? The I don't know. Tell me. I forget the name. I should know the name. Well, that is good chomping and chewing. A bit of the lemon and olive oil got in there, which didn't make it a bad thing. But hey, you've got to have your cooked tomatoes, don't you? With your bacon and your eggs. It doesn't matter how long you let it go cold for. The tomatoes will always somehow manage to burn your mouth. That one there was okay, but you've got to always watch out for the hot tomato. And mushrooms, other than tasting brilliant, mushrooms are really, really good for you. And how's the eggs? Fried eggs. Oh, it's tasting good. Enough salt, enough butter, enough olive oil. Bacon and eggs is good tucker. I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like bacon and eggs. Anyway, a few people commented to me saying just keep fishing off your boat, mate, during lockdown 4 and 3. Because here I am in the middle of, well, tied to a bit of land that actually is access from my dad's land, so we have a right of way to it. And we're partly on the beach. And no one can see me, and I could have fished off here. I can tell you honestly, I never fished off here during that time. And the reason I didn't was because a lot of my mates couldn't go fishing. In fact, just about every bloke I know couldn't go fishing. And a few women for that matter too. So I just would have felt like an ass fishing off here, knowing that I was doing something while my mates were locked down and they weren't in a situation. And you could argue maybe legally I could have fished off here. I mean, Mr. Peters, Sir Winston Peters, he fished off his backyard, and it'd be no different to me fishing here, technically. But I just saw it as something that I didn't want to separate myself from the rest of my mates. Most of them towed the line. Majority of my mates stayed locked down during lockdown. And for those that didn't, that's their business, not mine. what I wanted to talk about was ageism. That's right, ageism. What is ageism? It's when you treat people that are older than you. Maybe you're 20 and you're talking about someone who's 40 or 50 or 60 or 70 or 80 or 100, I don't know. And treating them less than you would yourself or your mother or your father or someone you love. And ageism has risen its ugly head during COVID-19, because the elderly are the ones who are afflicted the worst, you know, over 80s really afflicted. And I hear these conversations, people talking about, you know, for the whole country locking down, you know, just to protect these people. Just to protect these people? They're people just like you, mate. You know, and the death of COVID-19 is a horrid death. You basically suffocate on your own mucus in your lungs. It's a hideous death. And even those that have had it, that have survived, have now got permanent damage where there's holes in their lungs. And you would wish that on someone's mother or someone's grandfather. You know, someone who's in their 80s, they may have another 20 years ahead. And there's plenty of people I know that are 100 years of age. I do gigs, voluntary work at the Wakefield Homestead, and I play to a lot of those elderly people. And they're lovely people. They're people that are biding their time, peaceful, got a lot to offer. Just like my father. He's in his 80s, and I sought his counsel for so many things. I would hate to see my father die like that. But the stupid thing about ageism is the people that have this attitude, oh, I'll just go out and I'm young, I'll be okay, you know, it won't affect me, is that one day you're going to be old. So you're actually going against yourself. That's just insanity. So for the people that went out hunting and fishing during lockdown, I've got no judgment on that at all. In fact, I'm actually helping one of my young fellas right now trying to save his firearms license because he broke the lockdown and got caught. And I will stand by him. It's not about that. It's about your attitude towards elderly people that I really hate. And I'm not passionate about a lot of things. I don't get up in arms about this and that. You don't hear me waffling on about bloody 1080 or this or that. But I really hate when people treat our elderly less than they treat themselves or their peers. I think it sucks. And I just want people to know that's my stance on that. And if you feel differently, you probably should unsubscribe from my channel right now, because we can't work on the same level. You're somewhere else to me, in a different place of thinking. And you know, I look at all people as equal. Age, colour, creed, whatever they are, disabilities, no disabilities, sick, unsick, well, whatever. Religion, beliefs. We're all made of the same stuff on the inside. We all just want to be accepted, loved, and do the best we can. And also, we want to be validated in who we are and what we do. We want to have that validation from our peers that we're doing the right thing. And that's why it's really important that we all try to set a good example amongst ourselves, because we'll eventually follow each other. There's a lot of shit in the world. There's a lot of horrible stuff. There's a lot of hideous stuff out there. Get rid of that shit and bring all the light, all the good stuff, and all the people around you. It will bounce back and it'll go further and further. It's like a ripple. It spreads right out. And then your own world becomes really bloody awesome. I have, I'm going to say the luxury, but not the luxury, benefit of having a huge network of people that support me around me. And during my time 14 months ago when I was undergoing surgery, I never ever got depressed ever. And I see so many people around me suffering depression, and one of the things and one of the reasons I didn't get depressed, because none of us are immune from not getting depressed, but one of the reasons is I had so much support from my mates, mostly men and a few women, but mostly men around me, keeping me going. And that's because I'd pre-done the work with all my mates and supporting them and their time of need, and looking after and making my world around me a better place. So for those that couldn't stand by me when I was really sick, and I understand that not everyone's got the energy to, I still had a support network there. And you people, you know who you are. You people know the people that came and tidied up my home, the people that dropped it on me regularly, the people that cooked for me, the people that helped tidy my home, that bought me firewood, all the people that gathered around me. You know who you are. And you people are the light in my life, and I think you're more important than anything else to me. And I would say to everybody else out there, create that network around you, and the way you do it is by giving of yourself, whoever it is. and not expecting anything back, just giving for the sake of giving, and eventually the light comes in and you feel better. It seems like a real hippie thing to say, but it's actually a very scientific thing. It's called the law of, now what is it? Somebody tell me this if I've got it wrong. I think it's the, I'm going to pause and think about that. I've forgotten it. There was something I was trying to think of to explain it, but I think it's called the law of attraction. And correct me if I'm wrong. Where you attract in the things that you put out. And we all want to attract good stuff. That was my vlog today. I'm going to go back to the farmhouse now and carry on working on the glass house. Be good. Can't be good then. Be careful. See you soon. And smash the like button if you're still watching, so I know I got this one right. See you later.